Dioxygen. Oxygen is a colorless and odorless gas. It dissolves in water to an extent just sufficient for the survival of the aquatic organisms. It liquefies at 90 Kelvin and freezes at 55 Kelvin. Oxygen has three stable isotopes: oxygen 16, oxygen 17 and oxygen 18. In spite of having even number of electrons in oxygen molecule, it is paramagnetic. Oxygen can react with most of the metals except some noble metals like platinum and gold. Oxygen is able to react with many of the non-metals also, but it is not reacting with some of the noble gases. Oxygen can combine with many compounds, but combination of oxygen with elements of different compounds are occurring in the presence of catalyst also. Combination of oxygen with other elements is highly exothermic. So the heat energy liberated during this exothermic combination is helping to sustain the reaction. But initially some external heating should be provided during these reactions because oxygen molecule is having double bond, its bond enthalpy is high. So to overcome this, sufficient amount of heat energy should be provided in the beginning. How can dioxygen be prepared in laboratory? In laboratory, oxygen can be prepared by heating oxygen containing salts like chlorates, nitrates and permanganates with manganese dioxide in a hard glass tube. By thermal decomposition of oxides of metals low in the electrochemical series, or the thermal decomposition of higher oxides of some metals, and by the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide in the presence of catalyst like manganese dioxide or finely divided metal. On large scale, oxygen can be prepared by electrolysis of water. Oxygen is liberated at anode. Industrially, oxygen is obtained from air. What are the uses of dioxygen? In addition to normal respiration, it is highly important in combustion processes. It is used in oxyacetylene welding, in the manufacture of many other metals, particularly steel, and oxygen cylinders are used in hospitals, higher altitude flying, and in mountain climbing. It is used for the combustion of fuels. By burning hydrazine in liquid oxygen, tremendous thrust is provided in rockets. So these are the uses of dioxygen. As already stated, oxygen is able to react with most of the elements in periodic table. So a wide variety of oxides are existing and they are varying in nature and properties. The oxides can be simple or mixed. The simple oxides are classified into 4 categories: acidic oxides, basic oxides, amphoteric oxides and neutral oxides. I will explain each. First, acidic oxide. Acidic oxides are those which are forming acid when dissolved in water. For example, sulfur dioxide. It is an acidic oxide because when sulfur dioxide is dissolved in water, it produces sulfurous acid. Carbon dioxide, nitrogen pentoxide, these are other examples for acidic oxides. These acidic oxides are actually oxides of non-metals. There is a general rule that non-metal oxides are acting as acidic oxides. But there are some metal oxides acting as acidic oxides. In those metal oxides, metal will be possessing a higher oxidation state. For example, manganese oxide, chromium trioxide and vanadium pentoxide. These are metal oxides acting as acidic oxides. Next type, basic oxides. Basic oxides are those which are forming bases on dissolving in water. For example, calcium oxide. Calcium oxide will be forming calcium hydroxide when dissolved in water. The metal oxides, sodium oxide, barium oxide and ferric oxide are examples for basic oxides. So we can notice one thing, these basic oxides are actually metallic oxides. But some metallic oxides exhibit dual behavior. They can behave like acidic oxide and basic oxide. And such oxides are known as amphoteric oxides. For example, aluminum oxide. This can react with acid and it can react with a base. For example, aluminum oxide is able to react with hydrochloric acid and with the alkali sodium hydroxide. See the reaction. So, aluminum oxide is amphoteric. Actually, the metals which are lying in borderline are forming amphoteric oxides. That means the metals which are lying between metals and non-metals. For example, zinc, tin and lead. These are also forming amphoteric oxide because they are borderline elements lying between metals and non-metals. And the last category of oxide is neutral oxides. Neutral oxides are the fourth type of oxides. The neutral oxides neither react with acid nor with base. Examples are water, carbon monoxide, nitric oxide and nitrous oxide.